Good morning, everybody. How is everybody? Yes, thank you so much for your response. All right, I hope everybody is well and safe during this specific period. Now let's go ahead with our lecture on Samadhi. And as always, we do the prayer first, okay? Let's sit upright, place our palms together, and concentrate on the prayer below. We take refuge with our kind mentor, Bani. We take refuge with Shakyamuni Buddha. We take refuge with all the tributary of the 10 directions and the 3 periods of time. A verse for opening your future. They surpassed profound and wonderful Dharma. In hundreds of millions of years, it's difficult to encounter. We not see and hear it, receive and uphold it, and we vow to fathom the Tathagata's true meaning, and we vow to practice the Tathagata's true way, and we vow to attain the Tathagata's true state. We vow that we can spontaneously express the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability and Buddha's state through our action, speech, and thoughts. We also vow that all the living beings can enter into the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state, all into us. So that's the prayer for today's lecture. Let's go ahead with the review first, okay? Yeah, I've listed the whole passage, a paragraph of what we've learned just several days ago, during the past several days. We've finished all the paragraph, and I think we need to, if possible, we ask somebody to read it, okay? Read it and to do the review, maybe one time, one per person. And at the first beginning, we need to listen to the video, and then we will go ahead with the reading or recitation if possible. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the whole week. Yeah, more than 1 week. So the lecture is more than 1 week. We have finished one paragraph. Now let's go ahead with the video.
The ego construct at work. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. Realize Samadhi is to learn to die before you die. Beyond satisfied with will die. In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual, are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they are just part of the ego construct. Speaking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. Spirituality, in its most common form, is no different than the pathological thinking that is going on everywhere. It is a further agitation of the mind, more human doing as opposed to human being. The ego construct wants more money, more power, more love, more of everything. Those on the so-called spiritual path desire to be more spiritual, more awake, more equanimous, more peaceful, more enlightened. The danger for you watching this film is that your mind will want to acquire samadhi. More dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. Spirituality, in its most common form,
Yeah, that's the whole paragraph. So who would like to read it, please? Just read it. Follow the video to read it. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Okay. Firstly, Daisy, it's your floor now. Yeah, you please to lead us.
Good morning, Innie. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Spirituality in its most common form is no other than the pathologic thinking that is going on everywhere. It is a further agitation of the mind, more human doing as opposed to human being. The ego construct wants more money, more power, more love, more of everything. Those on the so-called spiritual path desire to be more spiritual, more weak, more equanimous, more peaceful, more enlightened. The danger for you watching this film is that your mind will want to acquire samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure that it is the ego construct at work. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Wow, yes,
No,
fantastic.
thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Daisy. And anybody wants to read more? To read it, yeah, I think in a slow speed. Okay, just like the video. In that way we can, it can remind us what the whole paragraph mean. Okay, what does the whole paragraph mean? Okay, first of all, secondly, Joy, please. Okay. No, good evening now. Yes, good morning. Now, go ahead, Joy.
Okay. Its most common form is no different than the pathological thinking that is going on everywhere. It is a further agitation of the mind, more human doing as opposed to human being. The ego construct wants more money, more power, more love, more of everything. Those on the so-called spiritual path deserve to be more spiritual, more awake, more equanimous, more peaceful, more enlightened. The danger for you watching this film is their mind will want to acquire samadhi. Even more dangerous is their mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure that it is the ego construct at work. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding anything to yourself. Thank you.
Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, amazing at it. Yeah, at shadowing. Yeah, so great. Yeah, especially that. Yeah, every that you pronounce it in a weak form. I think it is right, quite right. Yeah, fantastic. it has acquired samadhi. It has acquired samadhi. Yeah, it should be highlighted. Yes, you're amazing. So wonderful. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Joy. And then, yeah, Virtue, you please. Hello, Virtue. Would you like to have a trial?
Okay.
Yeah, good morning. Just do it, please, Virtue.
Okay. Spirituality, in its most common form, is no different than the pathological thinking that is going on everywhere. It is a further agitation of the mind, more human doing, as opposed to human being. The ego construct wants more money, more power, more love, more of everything. Those on the so-called spiritual path desire to be more spiritual, more awake, more equanimous, more peaceful, more enlightened. The danger for you watching this film is that your mind will want to acquire samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind must think it has acquired samadhi. Where there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct that works. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding anything to yourself.
Yes, amazing. Yeah, amazing too. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, and you are good at the pronounce the weaken. Yeah, you are good at weakening that. Yeah, that. We should link that to the clause. Have you remember it? We should link that to the clause. Not is that. Actually, is that your mind? Is that your mind? Yeah, you did so well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Virtue. You are talented. Hello, Joy. And it reminds me 2 words of you. Maybe you can pronounce these 2 words as desire. Joy, are you with us still? Are you still with us? Desire and equanimous, right? Equanimous desire. Yeah, these 2 words. We need to pay attention to it. All right. Yeah, fantastic. Let's go ahead with the reading, okay? I mean that with the video. I think we can double check with the video. Yeah, what we've read, is it the same as the video? Yeah, let's go ahead and we can listen to it slowly.
Is no different than the pathological thinking in its
Hello?
problem.
Sorry to disturb you.
Yeah.
Vigorous also would like to read
really?
it. Yes.
Let me double check. Oh, yes. Yeah, my phone has been delayed some info. Yes, thank you so much. Vigorous, hello, Vigorous. Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Yeah, you please just do it. And then we can
Thank you, Daisy. Thank you.
This is so kind. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you please.
Spirituality in its most common form is no different than the pathological thinking that is going on everywhere. It is a further agitation of the mind, more human doing as opposed to human being. The ego construct wants more money, more power, more love, more of everything. Those on the so-called spiritual path desire to be more spiritual, more awake, more equanimous, more peaceful, more enlightened. The danger for you watching this film is that your mind will want to acquire samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure that it is the ego construct at work. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Yes, yeah, amazing. You're so brave. Yeah, you're so brave. Yeah, I really admire you.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we can learn
Thank you,
together.
Daisy. Thank you,
Yeah, don't hesitate.
everyone.
Okay, and there are two new words need us to pay attention. Is agitation. I will find it out. Maybe agitation.
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 Yeah, could you follow it, please?
Agitation. Yeah.
Agitation. And
Agitation.
then, yeah, cause Shen. Yeah, before Shen, there is a stress. Hey. A. So the stress is A. Agitation. So then, yeah, adding. Add. It is very useful. Add. 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 So you can pronounce it as add.
Add.
And then adding.
Adding.
Would you like to follow it? 3 times, please.
Adding.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, if you are available, if you have time, please join us, okay, vigorous. Okay, in the future, if you have time, please come and read something with us. Thank you. And then, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, so great. Now let's go ahead with the video. Double check our intonation. Okay.
Spirituality, in its most common form, is no different than pathological thinking that is going on everywhere.
Yeah, it is so natural, in a natural intonation, and it's so slowly. Yeah, in that spirit, in that speed, we can comprehend even every word. Yeah, so we need we need to read at this kind of speed, okay? Let's go ahead.
It is a further agitation of the mind, more human doing as opposed to human being.
So more human doing as opposed to human being. Yeah, they're in comparison, right? Yeah, they're opposite. More human doing as opposed to human being. Let's go ahead.
The ego construct wants more money, more power, more love, more of everything.
I really appreciate that everybody have done good jobs here. Yeah, wants more money, more power, more love, more of everything. Yeah, it's very authentic. Everybody just now. Yeah, good jobs. I'm so happy with you.
Those on the so-called spiritual path desire to be more spiritual, more awake, more equanimous, more peaceful, more enlightened. The danger for you watching this film is that your mind will want to acquire samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Yeah, is it interesting? Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. Yeah, I will read it for you. Spirituality, its most common form, is no different than the pathologic thinking that is going on everywhere. It's a further agitation of the mind, more human doing as opposed to human being. The ego construct wants more money, more power, more love, more of everything. Those on the so-called spiritual path desire to be more spiritual, more awake, more equanimous, more peaceful, more enlightened. The danger for you watching this film is that your mind will want to acquire samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Whenever there is a desire to attain something, whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure it is the ego construct at work. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. So that's it. Yeah, thank you for listening. And I think time, is earlier, right? Let's go ahead with a new sentence.
Hello, Yini. Sorry to disturb you again.
Yeah, you please.
Grace would like to read it.
Really? Yeah,
Yes.
Grace, you come. Hello, Grace. Okay. Thank you, Daisy, for your reminder. Hello,
Sorry.
Grace, you please.
Sorry, 太长了。
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, sentence by sentence, no worries.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what we've recited. Yeah, during the last week.
yes.
So just do it. Just do it slowly. Yeah,
Yeah.
one sentence by one sentence.
Yes.
Sentence by sentence. Okay, please.
Okay. Spiritual intimal common form. Spiritual intimal common form is no different than the biological thinking. That is going on everywhere. It is a further agitation of the mind. More human doing, I suppose more human being. The ego constructs one more. The ego constructs one more money, more power, more love, more of everything.
Yeah, you are reciting, right? You are reciting.
Yes.
Yeah, you're so great. Actually, we're just asking you to read it, not reciting.
Oh,
Not
really?
recite.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
just keep on with. Okay.
I'm excited.
I think you are trying your best to recite it, and you are make every effort to achieve it. Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Yes. All
Go
right.
ahead with the reading. Okay.
Yes.
From the ego construct. Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. 那我从头来吧。
All right. From the first beginning.
Yes. Spiritual in its most common form is no different than biological thinking. That is going on everywhere. It is a further agitation of the mind. More human doing, I suppose more human being. The ego concerns want more money, more power, more love, more of everything. Those on the so-called spiritual path desire to be more spiritual, more awake, more equanimous, more peaceful, more enlightened. The danger for you watching with film is that the mind might will want to acquire samadhi. Even more dangerous is that the mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Whenever there is desire to attain something, You can be sure that it's the ego construct at work. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. Yes.
Genius. Yeah, so fluently.
耶，
So
刚
just
才
now you
我
try.
刚才我以为背了，我复习了，复
Oh,
习了。
you're amazing. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah. When you do it, yeah, so slowly, I think, yeah, maybe you are doing the recitation, because recitation you need to think over it. You need time to think it. So you're amazing. Yeah. Now let's go ahead with the last sentence we learned yesterday. Okay, samadhi. Here it is. Let's let the video read it.
Spirituality, in its most common form, is no different than the pathological thinking that is going on everywhere. It is further agitation of the mind, more human doing as opposed to human being. The ego construct wants more money, more power, more love, more of everything. Those on the so-called spiritual path desire to be more spiritual, more awake, more equanimous, more peaceful, more enlightened. The danger for you watching this film is that your mind will want to acquire samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Yeah.
Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Yeah, so who would like to recite this sentence? Just the last one. Okay. Not the whole paragraph. It is a big challenge to recite the whole paragraph to link together, right? Grace, you're joking, you're smiling. So would you like to try the last sentence? To recite the last sentence, who would like to try?
Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Yes, Daisy, you please.
Okay. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding more to, or adding more to yourself.
Yes, adding what more to yourself?
Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Wow, genius, you did it. Yes, something more to yourself. Something more to yourself. Cause actually, more to describe something, but it should be put after. It should be followed. It should be followed. Yeah, something. So that's it. The place is after. Is after something. You're amazing, Daisy. Okay, you, Grace, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Tried it. Yeah. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Wow, that's correct. Yeah, thank you. Amazing. Okay, Joy, your time, please.
Hello.
Hi.
Samadhi is not about attaining or adding anything more to yourself.
Yeah, here I think we need to use something more or anything. Actually, something more equals anything.
Anything.
Something more. The video says something more. Let's double check.
Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Yeah, try again, please. Yeah,
Okay.
try again.
Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Wow, genius. You're really good at shadowing. That's it. That's it. Adding something more to yourself. Yeah, that's it. And then virtue, your time, please.
Hello, teacher.
Hi. Hi again. Yeah, please.
Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Wow, yes, correctly. Not only the content, but also the intonation. Yeah, genius. Thank you, virtue.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
hello. Yeah, thank you, virtue. Hello, hello. Lotus, you've come. Welcome. Sorry, it is the sound of current. Would you like to re-enter? We're waiting for you. And at the same time, I will read it. I will recite it for you. Okay? Samadhi is not about, okay, samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. Okay? Hello, Lotus.
Hey, teacher, I'm coming.
Okay, I can hear you now. Please read it. Sorry, please recite it. Read it from memory, please.
Okay. Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Wow, genius. Yeah, you are really the top student. And Daisy is as well. Yeah, amazing. Thank you. I love you. Oh, virtue. A vigorous. You are. You can, right? You are able to recite it. Please,
Yeah.
please do it. Okay.
Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself.
Wow, that's correct. Congrats. Yeah, you did it.
Thank you.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah, I suppose you didn't attend the class and the lecture yesterday, but you achieved it. Okay. So let's go ahead with the new paragraph. Yeah, the new paragraph is begin with, yeah, let's go ahead with the, overview, okay? Overview, do you know overview? The new paragraph is here. Yeah, something about how to remove the worry about death, okay? So let's begin with it. With this sentence.
Samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. To realize Samadhi is to learn to die before you die. To realize Samadhi is to learn to die before you die. To realize Samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Yeah. During this sentence, I think there is just one word we need to grasp. We need to, have a good command of it. Have a good command of it. Realize. Cause, realize, it is a useful word. Especially, you know something suddenly, or you, how to express it? Yeah, you are aware of something. So they realize we need to grasp it. Yeah, realize. And the stress is on the first syllable. realize. What does it mean? Realize, to understand or become aware of a particular fact or situation. Yeah, we're on the way to realizing more and more issues, more and more facts. In the Buddha Dharma, right? With the Buddha eye, right? So this is the realize. So who would like to read it and also to read the paraphrasing. The both, okay? The word and the meaning, read them together. Okay, who would like to try it? Daisy, please.
Okay. Realize. Realize. Realize.
Yeah,
To,
what does it mean?
to
Read
understand.
it, please.
Yeah, okay. It means to understand or become aware of a particular fact or situation.
Wow, genius. Yes, thank you for your reading. Fantastic. Thank you. And Virtue, you please.
Hello, teacher.
Yeah, to read the yellow, the text in yellow. Just read it, okay?
Realize.
Yes. Double. Twice.
Realize.
And
Realize.
then, and the meaning, the paraphrasing. Yeah, read it.
To understand or become aware of a particular fact or situation.
Yeah. Yes, perfect. Here, particular.
Oh.
Yeah, here, particular. And
Particular.
here, we need to grasp this word. Be aware of something, become aware of something, or be aware of something. It means understand. They're the same meaning, okay? And it is a phrasal verb. It is a phrase, expressions. The link together, used together, become aware of something or be aware of something. So that's it. Let's go ahead with, Grace, you please.
Realize.
Yes, realize. Yeah, to read the text in yellow. Can you try it?
To understand or become aware of a particular fact or situation.
Yeah, situation, particular fact or situation. Yeah, situation. Thank you. Thank you, Grace. And then Vigorous, you please.
Yeah. Realize.
Wow. Go ahead with the meaning.
To understand or become aware of a particular fact or factor, situation.
Yeah, fact or situation. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your reading. Yeah, and so we need to, it is a useful word when doing the translation, the Buddha Dharma translation, you right? So for doing for my translation, I always use realize and become or be aware of. Yeah, I sometimes use understand. So that the same meaning. It means, understand something suddenly. Okay. So let's go ahead with the video to shadow it.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Okay, before shadowing it, let's go to the grammar issue. Here, have you seen it? Yeah, the verb is. Before the verb is the subject. And subject and object are both to do something. This is the phrase, to infinitive. To infinitive phrase. Do you know to infinitive phrase? To infinitive. Yeah, infinitive. I will check it out for you. Infinitive. Have you found it?
Infinitive.
Infinitive. Have you seen it? Yeah, this is the meaning. This grammatic technique words. Yeah. To infinitive phrase. Yeah, and it can be used as an subject and also an object, right? Yeah, hereby to do something acts as the subject also. Yeah. As well as the object. Yeah, here. Subject, object, both are used to do something. To do something. So that's it. And then, have you seen before? Yeah, it is a conjunction. Do you know conjunction? Maybe conjunction. I'm not sure if I'm right. I'll check it out for you together.
Conjunction.
Yeah, conjunction. Conjunction. Yeah, it's not a proposition here. It's a conjunction. It links a clause. You die. Yeah, it's very simple sentence, right? It is a sentence. You die. You works as the subject, and the die works as the verb, the action, the predicate. The predicate, you die. So this is a sentence, not a phrase, expressions, a word. It is a sentence. And here, before this is a sentence, and before this is a sentence. So two sentences need a word to link together. So before works as a link word, as a conjunction. So you know it now. So this is the grammar point. It is not so difficult. Now let's go ahead with our shadowing. Now it's time for us to do the practice to shadow it.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
I think we need to take it slowly.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Okay, this time is to find out the stressed words, okay, together.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Yeah, to my best knowledge is to realize samadhi. Samadhi is to learn to die. Before you die. Because there is no weakened form. There's no weak form of before. So just before, okay? Leave it here before you die. So who would like to follow it? Time for us to practice it. Okay, Daisy, you please.
Hi, can you play it for me?
Sure, definitely.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Yes, your time, please, Daisy.
Okay. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
I think it's perfect. But pay attention to learn.
Learn. Learn.
I think is
Am
to
I
learn
right?
to
Learn.
die.
Learn.
And perfect. And the intonation to learn to die, to learn, not to learn to die, to learn to die,
before
to
you die.
learn,
To
to
learn.
learn to die. Listen to it again.
Okay.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die.
To learn to die, not to learn to die, to learn to die.
To die.
Yes, it's much better. Yeah, I will play it again, replay it for you,
Okay,
and
thank
then
you.
ask you to follow it again.
Before you die. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Yes, you please. One more time.
Okay. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die. Oh, thank you.
So yeah, thank you. Yeah, much better. Thank you, Daisy. And next one is Virtue. Hello, Virtue.
Hello.
Yeah, it's your floor now. Okay. Okay.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
You please, Virtue.
To realize samadhi. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Wow, genius. One more time, please.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Yeah, your intonation of learn, you did so well. Thank you.
Thank
Perfect. Virtue. Yeah, just try to remember it, okay? Just try to keep it in mind, and I will ask you to recite it then. Thank you. And then, Grace. Hello, Grace.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, I will play it for you.
Yes.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
You please.
Yeah. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Oh, yeah, just like a melody. You're singing, right?
Yes.
You're singing a song. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah, one more time. One more time, please.
Yes. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Yes. Perfect. Yeah, thank you so much, Grace. And then Joy. Hello, Joy.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, Joy.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Yeah, I know you can. You can handle it. Yeah, let's double check.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
One more time, please.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Yeah, I really, yeah, sing highly praises of you. Okay. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, genius at shadowing. Yeah, thank you. And then, hello, Vigorous. Hello again.
Yeah.
I'll play it for you, okay?
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Vigorous, please.
Yeah. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Wow. One more time, please.
Yeah. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Genius. Yes. Yeah, amazing. Thank you, Vigorous.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Lotus. Hello, Lotus.
Hello.
Yeah, I'll play it for you.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
You please.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Wow, genius. That's correct. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So, time for us to recite it. Who can be first one? Okay, Virtue, you first. Okay. Yeah, the top.
Okay.
Please.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Wow, yeah. Perfect. Both. intonation and content. Yeah, thank you. And then, yeah, Lotus, you please.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
That's correct. Yeah, genius, Lotus. Thank you. Amazing. And vigorous, you please.
Yeah, to realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Wow. Yes. Fantastic. Yeah, really enjoy it. Thank you. And then Daisy, yeah, your time, please.
Yes, hello.
I can hear you. Please.
To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
Wow. Yes. Genius. Thank you. And Joy, you please.
Yes. Okay. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die.
That's correct. Yeah, that's it. So that's the method the producer, the writer tell us, right? Yeah, I will follow it. Follow all of you to recite it. I will type a 9 out also. To realize samadhi is to learn to die before you die. To learn to die before you die. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's a key point. We need to learn to die before we die. Yeah, we will go ahead tomorrow with how to learn, okay? How to learn to die before we die. And yes, we will go to summarize what we learned today. And we just learned one word today, is realize. But it is very important. It is very useful because we always use it in our Buddha Dharma expressions. So we need it. We realize something. Yeah, we need to realize something day by day, day after day. So this is the realize. And then the grammar point is the to do something. And to do something can work at every composition except the predicate, except the action part, except the verb, right? To do something. Yeah, here to do something can be worked as the subject and also the object. Yeah, here is the verb. Before verb, this is to do something. Yeah, this is to do something. And after verb, this is also to do something. So to do something is work like this, except verb, except the predicate, place, position. It can work as the subject, also as the object, and also as a phrase, and yeah, blah blah like this. So except the predicate. So this the to do something, and then before is a conjunction. It's a conjunction. It links two sentences together. One sentence is to realize samadhi is to learn something, is to learn to die. And the other sentence is you die. So this sentence, and also before, this is a sentence. So two sentences are linked by before. So this is the conjunction, a link word. So that's it. That's the grammar point. And for the Dharma point, I think, yeah, we can have nothing at this present. But here, samadhi is not about attaining or adding something more to yourself. Yeah, we have explained yesterday about why did he say that? Because in the Shurangama Sutra in chapter 6, the Buddha said, if you want to attain fame, fortune, or desire from samadhi, or could not be called samadhi, just called deviant or evil meditation, not samadhi, because the Buddha in the sutra warned us that kill, steal, lust, and desire are the four evil conduct we need to avoid, we need to remove, especially in cultivating samadhi, right? So this is the point. If you add something to samadhi, if you add something when doing samadhi, if you add something to yourself when practicing samadhi, that kind of samadhi cannot be called samadhi. It's not samadhi. And samadhi is not that kind of issue. So that's it. That's what we've learned recently. And thank you for listening, for being with me all the time. And see you at the same time next day, tomorrow. Okay, bye.